Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying week and weekend ahead outlook, brought to you exclusively by Fly Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. It's Monday the 25th of October. Thanks again for watching. Some decent flying, I think, to be found during the early stages of this week. There may be some morning mist patches around, but as soon as they've cleared, it looks like visibility actually is pretty good. There will be an increasing breeze, though, I think, during the next couple of days, and then we head into a more mixed second half of the week before we head into a rather mixed weekend too. Now, all this being brought about by high pressure off towards the east, which eventually gives way to lower pressure coming in from the Atlantic during the last part of this week. And that's something that we talk about at Aviation Weather School. Now, I've got 2 places remaining on my course on Saturday the 29th of February. All of the courses until then are completely full, but I've got just those 2 places remaining. If you'd like one of those, go to weatherschool.co.uk and you can book your place now. It's always a fun day, and the idea is to build your confidence in the forecast that you're seeing and your own ability to be able to know that if you leave the airfield, you're actually going to be able to get back there safely, perhaps after a day away. So do go and have a look at weatherschool.co.uk. You can see all the reviews on there. Also, I've got my online course, A Pilot's Guide to SCUTs, available as well now, which many of you have done. I'm getting some really good feedback from that. So you can do that at weatherschool.co.uk as well. And then on a Thursday or Friday, I send out the weekend forecast email. No spam, nothing like that. This is just a forecast for the weekend, and if you'd like to sign up for that, send a blank email to aviationweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net. That's aviationweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net, or completely free of charge. And like I say, it's just a forecast for the weekend, and you certainly won't be receiving any rubbish from anybody else regarding that. Anyway, on with the forecast. This is the forecast for today. High pressures off towards the west of Scotland today. We've got this north to northeasterly flow affecting most areas. Now, there is the chance of a few showers just affecting northern and eastern coast of Scotland, but for most, it's going to be dry. There'll be some decent spells of sunshine around, although increasing cloud always across Southern Ireland and the far southwest of England, where we could find some rain. Generally, though, for most of us, flying is going to be reasonable or good during the course of today. For Tuesday, high pressure just off Scotland again. We could find some morning mist and fog patches around first thing during the course of the morning on Tuesday, but they'll be clearing away fairly quickly. And then I think for most of us it looks like it should be a fairly decent day. Uncertainty over the bases, because there will be bits and pieces of cloud around, but I'm going to say 2,000 to 5,000 foot bases. Tops at around 5,000 to 7,000 feet. Now, it could be that we get some more cloud drifting onto these eastern coasts of England, perhaps leading to marginal conditions here at times. We are on what is day 3 of an easterly, and those of you who've been to weather school will know that I go on about this, that an easterly is good on day 1 and 2, but from day 3 things tend to go downhill. So it could be we become more marginal. But further west, yes, the breeze is increasing, but again, it's still a reasonable day here. I think, though, got to watch for those winds. They'll be going easterly probably at around 15 or 16 knots, but gusts could be 23 to 25 knots. Southern Ireland, far southwest of England, troubled by the front and by the trough that you see there. I think going increasingly marginal to non-VFR, misty, murky conditions developing there. On to Wednesday, high pressure off towards the east on Wednesday. Less of a risk of mist and fog patches around. There will be cloud, though, and outbreaks of rain across Ireland, perhaps getting into southwest England too. I think here generally marginal to non-VFR, bases 1 to 2,000 feet, tops 10 to 15,000 feet. Maybe a little bit of low cloud just running up these eastern coasts too, leading to marginal conditions here for a time if that low cloud does come in, but I think that's going to tend to break, and for most of it it's a broken cloud sort of day. Some decent spells of sunshine trying to develop, bases around 3 to 4,000 feet with the tops at around 5 to 7,000 feet. The breeze still quite strong out towards the west, so I think what you've got to expect here is southeasterly, which will be blowing in, I think, at around 18 to 20 knots, gust of 25 knots are possible. For Thursday, things starting to break down. Weak fronts spreading their way eastwards during the course of Thursday, bringing marginal to non-VFR conditions across much of Scotland and across parts of Western England, getting into Ireland as well. some uncertainty on this. I think there could be some local flying to be found still in those areas, but 1 to 3,000 foot bases, tops around 6 to 10,000 feet, don't make for perfect flying conditions. Further east, probably mostly VFRable, but marginal in any showers. 2 to 3,000 foot bases, tops at around 5 to 10,000 feet. And then on to Friday. Low pressure is in control on Friday. Quite a messy situation. Several fronts trying to affect us. One affecting eastern Scotland and northeast England, bringing none to marginal conditions here. Another front blowing some heavy showers into western parts of Scotland and Western Ireland. Again, none to marginal conditions here in those showers with the risk of embedded QNIM. And then a second area of low pressure zipping through southern England during the course of Friday, bringing non-VFR conditions in quite a strong breeze. In between, maybe some local flying to be found, but I think we're going to struggle. At the moment, Saturday looks a better sort of day. Yes, plenty of cloud around, particularly affecting western coasts and hills for a time, but I think that breaks, and then we should find most areas do go into flyable conditions. Some uncertainty on the detail, 3 to 4,000 foot bases, 6 to 8,000 foot tops. And then for Sunday, a more unsettled look to things as this front passes its way eastwards, bringing some hefty bursts of rain with it. Ahead of it will be flyable, behind it will be flyable as well for a couple of hours before more fronts then move into Western Ireland during the latter part of the day. But I have to say, big question mark over the timings of this one. So I think, yeah, just stay tuned on the forecasts, and of course we'll update you with the forecast latest on Thursday. So there's plenty happening during the week ahead. As I said, early on in the week looks to be a little bit better than I think later in the week. Don't forget to book your place at Aviation Weather School now for Saturday the 29th of February. I know that seems a long way away, but wow, it's going to be here quicker than you know. I've got those 2 places remaining now, and you can book your place now at weatherschool.co.uk, and I really look forward to seeing you there. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. This has been your Flying Week and Weekend Ahead Outlook, brought to you exclusively by Fly Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.